Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders carryon Locke here on the channel. Today we're going to be tackling the final 3 rounds remaining, kicking things off of course with the tech round, so I will see you all in there. Okay then, seeing as though we are in the tech sensei realm, it stands to reason that tech is going to be the element of the area here that's going to be strong throughout the entirety of the level, meaning we need a tech Skylander. So we're going to go on ahead and place Chopper here onto the portal power, because he is good. And this level has very little combat associated to it, so naturally Chopper should be more than able to handle himself. So what we're going to do is we're going to be a little bit cheeky, and we're going to go for the monkey combination. Oh yes, my missiles can launch for toys, that's convenient. So yes, let's go on ahead and build ourselves a cheeky monkey, because I'm just in a cheeky type mood today. Plus, you know, what's better than a dinosaur building a monkey toy? Only in Skylanders could you find a concept such as that, and in its glorious absurdity. Oh yeah, I'm flying. They see me flying. They hate it, especially when it means I get to bring out my Dino Destruction. Oh, they did not see it coming. And blades. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this very, very much. And blades. He's dead. I was about to say he's still not dead yet, and then he took a second wave of damage to the same attack, and then he wound up being going from not dead to very much dead. That was very convenient, him dying in that moment. Okay, so now we have 2 of the 3 parts. We're now all that's left is the torso. Or a body, you know, as the game kind of simplifies what it is I have to say. Because body, torso, they're basically the same thing. Don't you mean a whole torso thing? You know, to go with my more, obviously, illiterate way of saying it. Oh, thank you for nothing, you useless frame rate. Somehow this game gets worse the more and more I play it, in terms of its performance, because I get those frame drops a lot, it seems. Obviously my PlayStation 5 just does not like the game very much. That, or maybe it being an American disc has something to do with it, but for PlayStation, fortunately for me, it's not region locked, so having an American version of Skylanders Imaginators doesn't stop me from being able to play out my European PlayStation. The only thing my PlayStation 5 can't do is play anything that's not a Region 2 Blu-ray or movie. So if it's not Region 2, my PlayStation can't play it, because it is region locked in terms of those kinds of discs. Can you get unstuck from the corner? Don't fall down again! I went through all the effort of bringing you up. Okay, let's try that again. Come on, buddy. Work with me here. You're being stupid, very annoying. I don't like you very much right now. You're not my favourite thing. Oh, I hate this. I hate it so much. Just get into the thing. I'm not asking for much. Oh my god, this is the giant bombs from Battlefield all over again. And I didn't like him there to begin with, and I certainly don't like the concept here either. I also don't like the constant interruptions. Shut up, Fen. Nobody likes you. Okay, that was a bit harsh. Yes, that I will do, but I can't do that whilst you keep telling me to do that. So how about you stop telling me to do that and let me just actually do it? I know, what an ingenious concept. Okay, here we go. It's time to be mashing buttons, something that clearly you haven't done enough already in this game. Playing as Trick Happy, mashing buttons, playing as Quick Shot, Imaginators, mashing buttons, but nope, what does the game have me do now? Mash more buttons. Thank you for nothing, you useless video game. Okay, here we go, let's shoot off. You can use square or the X button. I'm personally going to use the square button, because that is the button I am very accustomed to mashing at this point, both for my quick shot imaginators and my trigger happy elite. Right now, the most efficient way to ensure that you complete this minigame 100% of the time is to mash buttons. It's very difficult to fail this minigame so long as you mash off the buttons. Okay, here we go, let's get them on. Get him. Get him good. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Now check out your magnificent creation. And when you've done that,
I mean, it's cheeky. It's beautiful. Everything you could possibly want in a magnificent creation. Yeah, how about no? I just want to get the hell out of here, to be perfectly frank with all of you. Prizes? Nah, I don't need no prizes. Especially not for Chopper, who's already maxed out on everything. And just like that, we have earned ourselves some ultimate gear for arm guards. Eureka! It sounds like Eureka, but it's not. So without further ado, let's leave the Sensei Tech realm. I've never been more excited to leave a realm in my entire life. Actually, no, I have been, which is the saying that can be said for literally every other realm in this game. I'm excited to leave every single one of them because not a single one of them is good. At least they're short. Rip the band-aid off quickly. Get it over and done with. Get it over and done with as soon as ASAP. So the game is going to continue to direct me towards Dragon Temple, but that's a problem for future Igknight, not current Igknight. And thank God for that, because current Igknight cannot be asked to deal with it right now. Time for the Undead round. This is the last round that I'm actually worried about. Okay, my apologies for the nature of that cut right there, but we are officially in the Undead round, which means that the Undead element is going to be stronger throughout, which means it's time for Cinder. Hopefully she can get through a grand majority of the Undead round before having to swap out for Hex. Or maybe she can solo shot the damn thing, who's to say. But before the cut I was mentioning about the Earth realm, how it'll be an absolute breeze to get through. Yes, there is a lot of combat in that level, but fortunately for me, the Earth Skylanders good. All of them. I have no idea why the developers gave Earth like some of the easier sections of the game, when for Earth element it's also an incredibly overpowered element. No wonder why. It stands to reason, it's only logical that this many Earth characters have made it to this point in the Locke, because it's practically impossible to get them killed off with the nature of the Earth elemental zones throughout this franchise and just the absolute easy difficulties that they possess. Okay, here we go. Let's take these guys out some more. Let's take them out. Sweet, there goes one of the spell books. There goes the other spell book. Okay, cool. So far, Cinder's actually doing quite well, more so than I was expecting. Good for you, Cinder. Good for you. But then again, these guys have particularly easy attack patterns to dodge. I am so accustomed to them at this point because I've played this game enough times to know exactly how it is they attack and the easiest methods of which to take advantage of their attack cycles. Oh, that's going to be a bunch load of treasure right there. Who would have known that attacking an eyeball pinata thing that Bob would have granted us pretzels and treasure to boot? Probably could have done with saving those pretzels for later in case I take damage, but never mind. Okay, so what we've got to do is we've got to find the exit in order to find or find our way through the final arena. But yes, so long as I don't play Terabyte, we should be able to get through the Earth round just fine, even with a massive degree of combat, because the Earth characters are busted. Even in this game, the Earth element is just good in general, so it's a shame that they aren't given harder sections of the game, because they could totally handle the harder sections of the game. If Wolfgang was a Earth fight, then Wallop would be able to handle it just fine in Track Team, because Wallop is busted. Instead, Wallop is delegated to sections like the Mystic Mill level. No Skylander, let alone an overpowered Earth Skylander, is going to struggle getting through that section undefeated. So why do Earth Skyders get such easy sections in this franchise? It beats me. Ow! Ow! Okay, I take it back. Cinder is not good. But yes, this was definitely where I was most concerned with going into it, because unlike the Earth element, the undead Skylanders that we currently have in our cast aren't as strong. Yes, there are fantastic undead Skylanders. It's just that the random name picker chose to pick absolutely none of them. And the ones that did choose to pick have been defeated in battle already, and so therefore they are unusable at this point in the Locke. Ghost Roaster, Funny Bone, Crypt King, they're all brown bread, meaning fucking dead. Ghost Roaster has been in that state since the very start, more or less. Like, he did not last long in this series. I believe when he died in Creepy Citadel, it was only his second appearance at that. Very, very disappointing stuff indeed. Ooh, but the pretzel is much appreciated. In fact, let's go back and try to find as many pretzels as possible before going through it, or I have instantly changed my mind. We'll just have to go in and have our fingers crossed, hoping for the best. Because for less of those hawks I have to fight, for merrier. Okay, here we go. Let's take him out. Oh, thank goodness for the undead buff. That is definitely part of what's making Cinder as good as she is right now. Without the undead buff, she'd be struggling. She's still struggling even with the undead buff. Okay, here we go. Oh, it had to be two of them, didn't it? The game just could not help itself. It just had to be two of them. Don't you dare strike at me. They dash right through him. Okay, cool. That's not too bad. Just got to keep paying attention in case he starts charging at me like he just did. Okay, they do move a lot more slowly when they are controlled by the little dude. So let's take out this dude who runs at me real quick like, and then we can deal with the other guy who's only slowly but surely making his way over. Okay, watch out. Sweet, we were well out of the way of that attack, and now we can focus on the other guy. Well, we would, but then Spellpunks chose to spawn in. How very annoying indeed, especially the fire one. I'm not a big fan of the fire one right now. Why is there a fire enemy in the undead level? Now that's just cheating. Okay, cool. He's been dealt with, at least. Okay, cool. Take him out. Get over here, frickin' undead spellpunk. There you go, that's more like it. At least the undead spellpunk is in theme. Yeah, that's it. Get over here. Don't frame rate drop on me in the middle of intense combat, video game. Man, if I died to that, that would have been such a rubbish thing to die to. Even more so than losing Hex to the bottles, which we almost did. But luckily for me, it almost doesn't quite count now, does it? I needed to die some more. Yeah, right into my ghost, the fool. Okay, let's take him out some more. A little bit more, and a little bit more. Watch out. That we did. Take him out, take him out, take him out some more, take him out, take him out, take him out some more. Yes! Not quite enough to level me up, but we did survive the arena. That is what is key. Here I was, worried for nothing. Every single time, I think this will be the day that Cinder bites a bullet. And every single time, she just came back to surprise me. This character is almost decent. And that, my friends, is the highest praise that Cinder shall ever receive from me. Let's open up chest number 1. Grab ourselves a coin piece. It's a sentinel weapon for Neptune's trident. And then let's pop on over here. Collect ourselves a chest number 2. I do like me a good chest, especially when ultimate gear is involved. Hoodsicle backpack. Nice. That was one of the ones I was contemplating attaching to High Noon, but in the end I figured the cape works better because he is sort of like a bounty hunting superhero thing in the book person. Why are we previewing Wolfgang? He's not even part of the Locke. So with that being said and done, Undead round has been completed, which leaves us only one more round to go before all of the rounds that the game has to offer have been completed. Man, am I looking forward to checking all of them off of the list. The completion list right there. Again, you can direct me towards Dragon Temple all you like. It doesn't mean I'm going to be tackling it in this particular episode. I'm only delaying the inevitable, unfortunately, because I am going to have to tackle it next episode. And that is particularly rough. So without further ado, it is time for the Earth round. I will see you in there. Okay, so now that we are in the Sensei Earth round, it means we need an Earth Skylander to correspond with the current element of the area. Obviously, that being Earth. Now, since we played as free rounds during the Air round, I feel as though it's only appropriate to go back to this combination once more for the opposing round. It's only fitting. So here we go with Free Rouser. I am very much confident that this character could make it through the combat section at the end because of one thing and one thing only. This will be enough to do the trick. Can I? Oh, I can destroy these even with my blades as an half air, half earth starter. That's pretty neat. Because obviously all earth skylanders can destroy those rocks. So given that this character is at least half earth, it's enough to make me able to destroy them. I thought from over there that I could only destroy it with like my earth abilities, and that free rangers air-based abilities from his top half would be useless against them. But no, I thought wrong. You learn something new every day, and today this is a new thing that I learned. Awesome. Let's get that in there. Pretty sweet.
Coming home to roost.
Yes.
Did Diggle send you to help
Just
me
yes.
Oh, he's a true friend.
Portal disconnected? Portal reconnected? Portal not sure whether it's connected or not? The portal is going insane, apparently. But yes, without further ado, let's go on ahead and pump it. Pump it! And pump it some more, yes. Time to explode some thingamabobs and hope that our portal remains connected throughout the whole endeavour. Though not being the first time my portal is disconnected, but at the end of the day, this is a very old portal. The cables in it are probably about ready to give up.
Can't remember why I wanted to pump those bellows in the first place, but it's opened up a new location in this here mine.
That's nice. We, however, are not going to bother worrying with any of that, because what we have to concern ourselves with is lowering one of the most peculiar bridge lowering systems out there.
Skylander. After unleashing the evil, I made sure to raise the bridge back up so they couldn't get out of the chamber. To lower it again, you'll want to break those wooden supports. And to do that, you'll need to bust up these rocks and find some kicking gems to kick into the supports. Some weird steps, I realize. Knock out all of the supports, and you will have just lowered one of the most peculiar bridge lowering configurations in history.
Yeah, when I alluded to this here bridge having a peculiar bridge lowering sequence, yeah, that was exactly what I meant. Okay, let's get ourselves some more kicking gems, more of the merrier after all. Because the higher the quantity we have, the higher our chances are of successfully kicking gems into the correct supports. Safety in numbers and all that. Yes, one more bridge support remaining. Boom, and that rock's going to knock it straight out. So without further ado, let's finish this thing. Unfortunately, I'm not down the pathway where I can charge my lightning strike, but it does temper itself between enemies, so naturally all I need to do is fire it off once, and all of a sudden every enemy in my path is just obliterated. As if they never existed to begin with. I almost feel sorry for them. That almost doesn't quite count now, does it? Ha! They can't even deal damage to me! Oh, they're actually useless in the face of fighting against 3 rounds over here. Boom! Little mining fella in the mines. It only makes sense. But here we go. Let's take him out some more. Sweet! Let's get another mining fella. Oh, I do like my mining dudes. How many can I have at once? 2? Only 2? That's a shame. Die! Thank you. Oh, that was a bit rude attacking like that. Okay, let's take out some more. We've got to be careful not to die, because it'd be very annoying if I died to the earth animal things, especially after hyping up how easy it is. Okay, I really wish this stun did more, you know, actual stun work. Like that! More of that, please. Okay, let's bury ourselves on the ground, and then big ol' rock! And it knocks him back too for extra layers of obliteration right there. Oh, it makes me feel sorry for these folks right now. Almost, at least. But almost doesn't quite count now, does it? Boom! Take them out. I really wish that I could knock them off the edge. That seems to be asking too much. Give me some mining dudes for the win! Oh boy, it's a barbarian. They've not even been introduced yet in the Dragon Temple level. And already I have to face their might. This is not fair, video game. At least introduce the enemy to me first. This is fine. This is okay. Not okay! Mistakes were made. I pounced right into that ability, and now Free Rouser is gone. You know what? I kind of deserve that, not gonna lie. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna swap out from one excellent Earth Skylander that unfortunately just barely wasn't enough to survive. We're gonna swap out from one great Earth Skylander to another. But he's not gonna be enough to barely survive. No, no, no. He's more than enough to survive without a doubt. That is, if I don't take selfies along the way and distract myself. Yeah, let's get him. Better yet, get him from afar.
Bring the sting.
Take it out of the way of their attacks. But yes, I literally pounced right into his attack. That was very foolish of me. 3 rounds have died because of my own stupidity. That sounds about right. That's pretty much how most of these characters die in the series. Not through mistakes of their own, but through my mistakes. my lack of gameplay prowess, so to say. Ow. Okay, let's get out of here before I kill off Scorp as well, shall we? This just goes to show how much of a threat the barbarians can be if you play dumb. And this is why I've been saying throughout the entirety of the series to play smart. Perhaps I should listen to my own advice right about now.
Pick your poison.
Okay, let's get the hell out of there. There's one of them gone. Get out of there. Okay, cool. We were more than far enough away. Perfect spacing, dare I even say. You can jump over those attacks if you have the appropriate timing, but unfortunately my timing skills have something to be desired, so I'm not going to rely on timing the attack. I'd much rather be at a perfect distance away from the attack, because then it's guaranteed that I can dodge it, rather than having the chance to mess up the timing altogether and get struck as a result of my stupidity.
See if there's any hidden treasures that you may have missed on your first time through.
I could do that, or do the complete opposite of that and just get out of here, put the round behind us, get that ever existed to begin with. That's what I would much rather do. A slouchy beanie. Seriously? 3 rounds have died. For that! Now I'm just disappointed. I'm so disappointed in fact that now my day is ruined. Thank you so much for watching through to the end of this video. I deeply appreciate every last one of you. Man, I'm mad! Thank you so much for watching through to the end of this video. I deeply appreciate every last one of you, since it's viewers such as yourself which make these videos possible, and I couldn't do it without all of your unwavering support. If you enjoyed what you just saw, you can click on screen now to watch either my most recent video or a video picked out specifically just for you. You can also access the entire playlist for the video you just watched. I'll be seeing you in the next video, but until that moment arises, peace!